everybody. Blessed be. Peace out. So let's see what Animal Spirit has for us today. I've got my rebirth and renewal oil, and I have anointed this green candle for growth and engraved it with my magical symbol. And so I'm feeling the vibe, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling vitality and vigor. And I have my precious amethyst pendulum that we are going to consult today. Mwah! And let's get started. Let's see. Yep, I knew the energy was strong today. Look, guys, I don't know if y'all can see yet. Nope, too far away. But we're getting there. But it's not doing the crazy energy. It's actually like low energy. There it goes. Okay, now it's picking up. It was like super still there for a minute. Yes, there is nothing on that side for us today. It's picking up a little energy. Bring it closer to the cards. Wow. It's really not wanting to pick up much energy today. Or else it's taking its sweet time. Good things can't be rushed. Alright, you know what I think it is? I think it's not picking it up because I don't have a steady. Like usually I steady my arm, and so I think it's not being able to pick up the energy. So I'm going to move my cards back. Let me get my singing bowl and we can reset the vibration. That may help it. We don't want that confused energy clouding whatever energy we've got going on today. So let's see, move you where you can see. All right, there we go. So I'm going to thank it for trying. I'm going to hold it over the bowl. It's picking up the energy of the bowl. All right. So let's see if that helped. Put this right here. And now let me brace my arm so it can just focus on the energy and not what my arm is doing. Yep, there we go. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. Literally. She's picking up the energy. There we go. Right there in the middle. This one. All right. Thank you. Mwah. Good job. Oh, look. It was reversed. It's the raccoon. Look how cute. He looks like he's cuddled up. Raccoons don't hibernate. And he's hiding, waiting for his moment to check things out. He's super cute. I love how you can just see his head and his tail in the darkness. That's great. I love raccoons. They're mischievous, kind of like ferrets are mischievous to me. So I'm excited to see what the raccoon has for us. Don't fall into the fire. Stay right there. All right. Thank you to my deck. Love you so much. All right. So let's consult the guidebook and see what the raccoon has for us. Animal Spirit from The Wild Unknown by KRANS. This deck is amazing. Amazing. Her artwork is amazing. So the raccoon is an earth spirit. And the key words are talented, shadowy, and in hiding. Yep. This raccoon definitely looks like he's shadowy and in hiding. So raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side, probably which is what we're dealing with since it was reversed, points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. For me personally, I can definitely see that. I have trouble believing in myself. So maybe that's something I need to work on today, especially since this is the last day of my winter break and I go back to work tomorrow. So sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Look, oh, he wears a mask. Okay, so I can put on my professional, successful mask and, yeah, fake it till you make it, huh? So other times wearing the mask limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. Okay, that is definitely something I need to work on. So when the raccoon is in balance, he is a generous friend and an exceptional artist. But when he's out of balance, he's competitive and a starving artist. We bring him back into balance by making new work. So I really need to get back into, I have a few creative projects that I've just kind of put on the back burner. But I think it's time. I think it's definitely time to get back into that kind of magic, the art magic, and just believe in myself. So let's see what Power Animals has to say about the raccoon by Stephen D. Former, PhD. How to connect with your animal spirit guide. I know they have to have the raccoon in here. Yep. Raccoon resourcefulness. Page 199. Let me get where y'all can see me. Y'all like videos better where y'all can see the person talking to you? Yeah. Okay. As funny as I might look, here's the face. All right. 199. Let's see. And that's another thing too. Like, I have viewers and they obviously enjoy my content, and so I shouldn't hide behind a mask or behind, a camera. I should feel comfortable, just being in front of you. So that's what you're here for. So that's a process I'm working on too. So $1.99, the raccoon. All right. I love the little drawings in this book. Look at him, he's so cute. They're so well done. They're so realistic. So the raccoon. The raccoon's quality is resourcefulness. The raccoon's message for us. Yes, I admit it. I'm a scavenger. You have to make a living somehow. Plus, with kids to feed and all. But I'll tell you what, I can live just about anywhere, from the woods to your neighborhood, and still make a go of it. I'm just not too fussy, but I am a bit curious, and I find what I need in places you wouldn't even think of. And that's a cool thing about art. Like, you can find tools for your art, ingredients, like if you do spell magic, you can use so much to make art and really express that magic. So, as for you, you're a lot smarter and you're a lot more resourceful than you think you are. You can use your innate intelligence to discover all sorts of things about yourself, others, and your world that you didn't even realize. And you never have to worry about finding solutions to problems and challenges. You also don't have to be so open with everyone, letting them know all about you. Keep some of yourself in reserve and private, sharing certain aspects only with those you can completely trust. A little mystery is good, isn't it? Don't do this out of shame about these traits, but out of intelligent discretion. Much of your creative output takes place in the dark and at night, so honor that and do the work you need to do at these times. Trust your instincts as much as you humanly can. They'll serve you well. If the raccoon is your power animal, because of your gift of manual dexterity, you express yourself best with your hands. Whether through sculpting, painting, writing, or some other creative endeavor, you must honor and express that characteristic in some creative way, no matter what else you do in your life. You have a number of different personalities, some of which you openly express, while others remain hidden behind your public persona. Just remember who you are at the core and allow yourself to play out these different identities with sincerity and compassion and without taking any of them too seriously. I never take myself too seriously, ever. If you can't laugh at yourself, what can you do? So, you're at home whether you live in the city, suburbs, a rural area, or the wilderness. You're very adaptable and flexible, and you can make a nest just about anywhere you stay. I love that so cheesy saying, but it's true. Bloom where you're planted, and that's helped me a lot in life because, let me just get on a tangent. Like, my whole adult life, I have had a house with wood paneling. Let me just tell you, I detest wood paneling. And I really have to struggle with my ego because so many people my age, have these nice houses. They have drywall and they get to paint their walls any color they want, and that has just not been the path for my life. And I'm stuck in these places with this horrible, hideous, and I know it's a silly thing, but it's important to me. Aesthetics are important. They inspire us, and our home should, reflect who we are and that beauty that we want to express to the world. But here I am, can't paint my walls, but you know what? I've had to overcome, and I think that's why I've been stuck, immersed in something I don't really particularly like, because it's a life lesson. And so I'm not going to let that lesson be lost on me. I'm going to be grateful that I have a house to begin with, that, it has walls for me to hate, and come to love them. So bloom where you're planted, be flexible, be adaptable, use what you've got. So, and that's what witchcraft is all about, just using what you've got to make beauty and magic. So it's pretty cool. It's a life lesson I'm learning. So you're a forager, incredibly resourceful at finding just what you need at any given time. When faced with difficult situations or problems, you can use this resourcefulness to discover creative solutions. So, we can ask for a raccoon's help when we're feeling pressured to shape up and conform to someone else's expectations. And we want to maintain our autonomy and be okay with diversity in our personalities and our expressions. Ask for the raccoon's help when you're faced with a task that requires you to use your hands with refinement and agility. If you're itchy for adventure and exploration, either due to feeling stuck in your work or in your relationship, or for no logical reason at all. We can ask for the raccoon's help when we find ourselves in a new situation that's been both challenging and frustrating, and we need to approach it with flexibility and adapt to these circumstances without compromising our personal integrity. Pretty cool life advice here from a raccoon. Alright, so this is how we can access the raccoon's power. Play with masks. Either attend a mask making workshop or purchase one or two and try them out, noting how it makes you feel to do so. Jen the Taxidermy Witch, I sent you those Mardi Gras masks. They look so cute on you. So check out her channel. I sent her some goodies, and some of it, because I live in central Louisiana, and I sent her a couple of little Mardi Gras masks, and she was putting them on. It's great. She's great. I love Jen. Alright, anyway, I digress. So we can access the raccoon's power by dressing differently than you ordinarily do. If you usually dress up, dress down, or vice versa. Then go to a public place where you can remain relatively anonymous and experiment with your body posture, way of walking, and facial expressions. Notes how it affects you to disguise yourself like that. That sounds pretty cool. That seems to me like a very witchy thing to do. Like, we can't be like the craft and like just change our eye color or our hair color, you know, but we can do little things like subtle like gestures and stuff could really make all the difference. And just make you feel with, like empowered with a different kind of energy. So I'm definitely going to have to try that one. Thanks, Raccoon. So we can also make an exhaustive list of our resources. Include your personal idiosyncrasies, talents and skills, memories of successes and triumphs, people in your life, spiritual and community resources, and keep this list available to remind you whenever you're faced with a challenging or seemingly overwhelming situation. That would be a great list to have in your planner or your grimoire, book of shadows. Keep it in your wallet. That's awesome. I like that idea. Raccoon has some really good sage advice for us today. Alright, so instead of preparing a meal, forage through either your refrigerator and cupboards or the grocery store looking for small portions of different kinds of foods that you proceed to eat. That's pretty cool. Eat like a raccoon. I wonder if you can lose weight. Probably not. Raccoons are pretty fat. Fat and happy, just like I want to be. So anyway, thank you, Raccoon Spirit. You have given us some great ideas. And I feel like this, like the ideas of like going into public and kind of be someone else, like I feel like that is a good step in the direction of the rebirth and renewal. A lot of us are going through transformation this year with our 3 supermoons all in a row. There's just a lot of changing and growing, and I think that raccoon energy could help with that. So let me know what you think. Blessed be, guys. Love you. Bye. Mwah. Bye.